Take some time on that one. It's okay if it's not perfect at first. We'll keep working on it. Here you are on E, okay? We just did the G grace note up to E from D. Okay, all we're gonna do here is lift the, we're gonna go to F, excuse me, from E to F, right? That's what we're looking for. What we're gonna do is we'll play the E, we lift both these fingers off, and then just drop the pointer, because that lands us on F. Here it is. If I do that in slow motion, it's right? But quickly we want, that's the G grace note from E to F. Now we're on F, and we need to go to high G, but we need to do a grace note. We can't play a G grace note on itself, on a G. We can't do it. The only other grace note we can sound is a thumb grace note, or the high A grace note, when you take the thumb off. So you're on F, you take all the fingers off just for a little bit, and then bring this finger back on, and that makes you land on high G. So it goes from F, thumb grace note, high G, like this. If I play it up to speed, it's, you hear that little blip sound? That's the grace note. It's the thumb grace note. Look at it this way. All right. So now you've made it up to high G. And the next note in the scale is high A, and you cannot play another grace note up to that. So you just go to high A, just like a normal scale. You're on high G, high A, just like a normal scale. Now we go back down to high G, because there's no grace note we can do from high A. And here we are in this high G position again, right? All these fingers are off. And we're going to do a thumb grace note back down to F. Starting on high G, taking the thumb off, and then landing with both fingers here, this one and this one, to make the F, like this. Right? In quicker motion, it would be, so you're hearing that little blip sound, I hope. All right, now we're going back to G grace notes again. No more thumb grace notes, because we're going down the scale. We're on F, there you are, and we're gonna do a G grace note to E. It's the next note down, right? F, lift the G finger off, land both of these on, like this. As you speed it up, it's F, E, with a G grace note in between. Okay, if you need to slow things down or pause the video and try that, go ahead. Here you are on E. We need to get to D. We're going down, right? Here's an E. We lift this finger up to play the G grace note, get our fingers in the D position down here, and drop both of those. It's a lot going on. Let's try it again. We're on E. We lift the G finger up and the bottom hand fingers, and then drop the top two. So try that in the air here. We're on E. Lift the G grace note finger and bottom hand fingers, drop. Okay, here's how it sounds. E position. It's super slow. Okay, you noticed I was playing that pretty quickly. This is a good one to pause the video and take some time to do it on your own. Okay. All right, we're on D. We're going to continue down the scale with G grace notes. We're on D, going to C. All right, we're in D. We lift the G grace note finger, drop both pointer fingers, which lands us on C. Here it is again. Here's D. Like that. Okay, here we are on C. We're going to G grace note down to B. Okay, next, we're on B, G grace note to low A. Play B. All right, now we're on low A. We need to do G grace note down to low G. Here we are. So throughout this scale, it's super important to lead with the high G finger. The first sound you should make at the beginning of the scale is what? It's a high G sound, and then you just drop the finger. Every time that you transition from one note to another, you're lifting that high G finger, getting into position for the next note, and then dropping the fingers to get where you need, dropping the grace note finger to get to the destination note. It's a lot. Take some time and do this with the video and without. And the last thing that you'll want to work on is trying Amazing Grace. So we're going to go do the first line of Amazing Grace. You already have the sheet music there, but we'll follow along on mine. Okay, here we go. Ready? So you got your G grace note finger in the air, right? And you're in the low A position. Get ready. On 3. 1, 2. Let's try that again. Ready? Get your G grace note finger in the air, low A position, on 3. 1, 2. All right, making sure that your D throws are good, right? Remember that? Okay, make sure those are nice. Try it again. Right, and the strikes, where the D strikes, where you're on D and you do a G grace note, and then you tap your D finger down for a little short C grace note. Right? Don't run those grace notes together. Don't go, okay, that's a bit too fast, right? Okay. All right. Have a good time. Play this video back, and I'll see you next week.